This video is about 3 median smoothing and 5 median smoothing, just to give an example and a quick refresher of how to do it by hand. Sometimes it's very quick and easy to do it by hand on a table, and other times much easier to just quickly use a ruler and do it graphically by hand very quickly. So just a quick refresher. If you have a table of values like the one on the left there, sales figures for a number of years, for example, and on the right there, that's what the data would look like as a time series plot. So you can see the time series plot, quite a lot of fluctuation there, and sometimes it's not very easy to distinguish what the underlying trend is there. This one you can sort of see it's a bit of an upward trend, but quite a lot of fluctuation. So when we smooth data, we remove that fluctuation, and we remove a lot of that fluctuation anyway, and then we can usually see much more clearly the underlying trend in that data. So with a 3 median smoothing, in further maths we only use odd numbers, so 3 median, 5 median, 7 median, 9 median maybe, but not even numbers for median smoothing. So for this one, if I do a few values on the table, if you have the actual raw data like this one, it could be quick and easy to do it by hand just on the table. So what we're really doing is taking the first 3 pieces of data in a 3 median smoothing, and we're looking at those 3 pieces of data in terms of the years 2012, 13, 14. The middle year is 2013. But the middle piece of data, or the median piece of data, if we arrange the sales figures there in order, 8, 13, 21, 13 is the median sales figure for that particular 3 set of data. So we would be looking for matching up the median year with the median sales figure. So for 2013 being the middle year of those 3 years, the middle piece of data is 13. Okay, if we're doing then the next 3 pieces of data, so the next 3 years are 2013, 14, 15. So the middle year is 2014, and I need to find the middle sales figure, the median sales figure. So in order from smallest to largest, 13, 17, 21. So the middle piece of data for those 3 sales figures is 17. Okay, the next 3 years, 14, 15, 16. The middle year is 15, and the middle piece of data, 9, 13, 17. So 13 is our middle piece of data. So doing it by hand, quite quick and easy. If I'm looking for the next, say I can do the bottom 3 years if I want to, 18, 19, 20. So the middle year is 19, and the middle piece of data 19, 20, 27. So 20 is the middle piece of data for the last 3. So you can do it quickly and easily, 3 years at a time, and quickly and easily label those 3 median smooth bits of data, and then you could plot them onto the graph. So matching up 2013 with the number 13, we would look something like that for our first piece of smooth data, matching up 2014 with 17,000, something like that, and so on and so on. So you're putting in your smoothed data there. Next one is 13, so it'll be here somewhere, and the last one matching up 2019 with 20. So you'd have your point here, and then matching up and joining until you get to the end piece of data. Okay, so you can do it that way. Another easy way to do it is with a ruler and just straight on the graph. So if you're looking at the graph and not even taking into account the table of values, what we're really doing again graphically is working 3 at a time. So with those 3 pieces of data, horizontally 12, 13, 14, the middle piece of data is lined up with 2013 horizontally, and then if I'm using my ruler, I need to find the median value vertically as well. So if I run my ruler up the graph like this, I hit the point 1, 2, 3 as I move up the graph. So middle Y value in this case lines up with that point. Okay, so across here, what I'm really doing there, get my ruler out of the way again, the middle or the median value here goes horizontally 1, 2, 3, vertically 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then if I do this I'll do it in a different color, the next 3 pieces of data, I'm really looking at those 3 points this time. The middle horizontally, 2013, 14, 15. So I know horizontally it matches here. And then with my ruler, the 3 points in the green circle, 1, 2, 3. So I know it has to line up with that second point there, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it will be, getting my ruler out of the way, the second point would be here. So it does get a little bit messy, obviously. You won't have to have all of those things circled and done in different colors and things like that. Basically just looking at 3 points at a time. Horizontally, here's the middle. Vertically, 1, 2, 3. So it has to line up with that point there, the second one. Okay, so when you are labeling all your points, quick way to do it, cover up the points you're not interested in and then use your ruler to find the vertical midpoint. Same exact idea with 5 median smoothing, except you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points at once. Okay, so your middle value, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, the middle value is 2014. So you will have a smoothed point that matches up with 2014 if you're 5 median smoothing. So again, putting those in order, 8, 9, 13, 17, 21, middle point is 13. Okay, so you can do it that way. I tend to like the graphical method better. And again, again, moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're interested in 5 points at a time. The middle point horizontally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking at 2014, something that lines up here. And then with your ruler, looking for the third point, I would hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the third point I hit, 1, 2, 3, I'm looking for something that lines up here. Okay, so my actual median point is on the actual data point for that particular piece of information. Now I've knocked up my ruler here. So every time you do one of these with your ruler, it is easy to sort of line them up vertically using a ruler. Horizontally, you can see it straight away. Okay, so if you were doing, for example, the next 5 points, you might want to get rid of some of this as you're doing it, okay, because it does get quite messy. So 5 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're the 5 I'm interested in this time. I would maybe cover up left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So vertically, I'm going to use the ruler. Horizontally, I can just see it matches up with 2015. With my ruler, pushing it up the page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 is on the same point that it already is. If you see that, 1, 2, 3. So I know that's my second point. Okay, if I want to try one with, I'll get this off again, the next 5. Let's do that in blue so it's a different colour. I'm looking at now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I need to label them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're the 5 I'm interested in this time. Horizontally, 1, 2, 3. I know it's in line with this point, 2016. And then with my ruler, 1, 2, 3. So it's in line with that red point there. Let's do a little bit there, so I know my third point is in that spot. Okay, so it does, as I said, get a little messy, but probably on a piece of paper not quite as messy as the mess I've made here. Again, the last 5 points, if we want to just go to the end of the graph there, 1, 2, I'll get a pen, not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so using those 5. Again, 1, 2, 3, I know the middle point's easy horizontally, and then vertically grab my ruler, and you can come from the top or the bottom. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and then 5's right down here. Okay, 1, 2, oh no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5 is there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, my median point's right there. So you can quickly and easily do it. Sometimes you need to include the entire smoothed graph, and other times they might just ask for the smooth value at a particular year. Okay, so you can do the whole graph or part of the graph. So I've missed out 2017 there, but that's just the one last point you could do by hand. And then obviously you would complete the graph by joining the 5 points together there. So have a go with some of those as a practice and see how you go.